Hey everyone, Dream here. Welcome to or back to my channel. Today we're gonna try and figure out what your person's next move is. So as usual, we have three piles here, pile number 1, 2, and 3. For pile number 1, we have blue, pile number 2, we have gold or yellow, and pile number 3, we have red. So I'll give you guys a moment, see which pile you feel most drawn to. And after you're done choosing your pile, you can always scroll down to the comment section below or description box to find your timestamp that's going to link you to your personal reading. So without further ado, let's get into this. Hey group 1, if you guys chose blue, then welcome to your reading. So let's see what your person's future move is, or their next move toward you is. And you have, for the mutual energy, you guys have here the Empress and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Now we're going to be looking first into each of your feelings. For person A, we have the Page of Pentacles. Person B, we have Death in reverse. So I'm going to talk about both cards here. I'm going to talk about the mutual energy between you two, but I'll leave it up to you to decide whether you're person A or person B. And then we're going to go into your person's future move or their next move towards you. Okay, so the mutual energy you guys have here, the Empress and the Ace of Wands. If this is not, mutual attraction, I feel like this is the person that is for me. This is my one, my Empress, whether you're male or female. I don't know what is. Definitely mutual attraction here, but there's also mutual, obviously, holding back. Nobody's making a move. Nobody's thinking about making a move. Knowing how you feel about the other, not for each other. Now, I'm not sure if you know how you feel for each other, but the mutual energy is definitely showing up as, I want you. They see you, you see them as the one, but you're holding back. Now, when it comes to, I will start with person B here because this is very obvious with Death in reverse. Person B is somebody who not only understand that person A is the one for them, they see them as their Empress, they see them as the one, they want to spend their life with them, they want to be with them, but person B is also not thinking about moving on. It almost feels like person B is all they think about is person A, and they're not even giving themselves the option or the chance to think about anybody else. It's like it's either person A or nobody, person A or I end up alone. They're having a hard time getting over the fact that things may be over. It's not a fact, it's like getting over. No, they don't want to believe that things may be over forever. They don't want to believe that they may have to move on. They're still holding on to this, they're still attached. While I want to say here with person A, there's a lot of similarities because pages are learning cards, except while person B is devoting, I want to say here, it could be most of their time. They may have a lot of things going on for them, but they're intentionally or actively deciding to think about person A continuously and reject anything else. While person A here, similar to person B, they think about person B a lot. Obviously, mutual energy is their Empress here and the Ace of Wands, wanting to reach out, wanting to reunite, wanting that future with them. But person A is different in the sense that they're actually trying to do something about this, these feelings. They're trying to distract themselves. They're focusing or putting energy into, current projects, maybe getting getting too much into their job, thinking about doing something else to get their mind off of the situation that is happening. Because if person B is not reaching out, they're not going to reach out. They're like, I might as well put this energy elsewhere because whatever is happening here, it's not helping me. And it's not like the person A is thinking about moving on. It's just that they're not they're trying to deal with the situation better. They believe that doing something else that may be benefiting them is better than I'm sorry, you guys. There are people working above me, so you may be hearing sounds. I don't know if this is gonna get annoying. Hopefully they stop soon. But just a heads up, there's construction going on above me. Person A is deciding to distract themselves and not focus too much on this situation between you two. And now, like I said, pages are learning cards. That does not mean that they're doing a good job about this. I feel like they're working, but they also find themselves at square one thinking about person B. They still find themselves trying to get over person B but failing at doing so because they don't know how. So whether you're person A or person B, I'll leave that up to you. So let's look into your person's future move. And you have here the Emperor reversed, the Star reversed, Two of Swords reversed, and Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. Okay, so I can tell you why your person, I can already see why your person is not reaching out. There is a lot of awareness when it comes to your person. There's something about the way things ended between you two the last time you've been with each other or you've seen each other. Um, and I feel like your person is too focused on that. They're thinking about that a lot. And for some reason, it's giving them a hard time. For some of you, this could have been, oh my God. There is something about the way this last ended that your person, it feels like they're being a bit too hard on themselves. For some of you, I don't want to jump to conclusions here, but this may have to do with like, arguments or fights. Others of you, they could have simply regretted the way they acted towards you the last time they saw you, whether that be because they didn't fight hard enough for you, or hard enough in general. They may have, for some of you, ignored you. Others of you, there's something talking about the way that it almost feels like they came off as a bit aggressive or a bit too controlling. There's a lot of awareness and thinking back to themselves, of when this person did so and so, I shouldn't have reacted this way. I should have been more calm. I should have done something else, said something different, but obviously things went down the way they did. Or this person could have simply not put in enough effort or work in order to win you, knowing full well that this could have been the last time that they saw you. Obviously speaking about the last time that they saw you so there's something that they're very aware of, and I feel like that also has to do with them almost understanding why you would not reach out. It almost feels like your person knows that you yourself may never reach out. So and with that comes a bit of hurt and pain, and a lot of like should have, could have, inner reflection. That so For the most part, I feel like if your person is not reaching out, it's because they're looking back a lot on this stuff. And I feel like they may not be dealing with it very well. So let's clarify further in terms of what they're gonna do next. So the Emperor here, and you guys have the Three of Spades. Yeah, what did I say? I feel like your person is being hard on themselves. Um, if anything, they could have been hard on you the last time they saw you, but either way, there's something about their actions or the way this ended that is hurting them, or they're very unhappy or pleased with, leading them to be a bit harsh on themselves, because the Emperor here can be somebody who is harsh. So if it wasn't towards you, it is most definitely towards themselves, the way they're acting or talking to themselves, almost causing, like, almost leading themselves to believe that on one, you're not going to reach out, and two, this is why I will not reach out at this moment in time, because there's something about them not over the fact of how things ended or what they did. All goes back to their actions. The Star in reverse and the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Clubs. The Star, Queen of Clubs. Oh my God, you guys have here the Empress and the Emperor. If this is not compatibility and want each other and feeling like you are each other's one, I don't know what is. But you know what? There's something about the Emperor here being in reverse. So it's like your person understands that you are the one, but it almost feels like they messed it up, or they feel like they messed up something beautiful with you. The Star here, Queen of Wands, and you know what you have here, the Ace of Wands and the Empress. If this is not talking about sexual attraction, I don't know what else to tell you guys, especially when the Star shows up with the Queen of Clubs here, the Ace of Wands, sometimes with the Devil. That is all very sexual stuff, and I feel like your person is longing for that. If you have not been intimate with this person before, I feel like that is definitely something they're thinking about. If you have, it almost feels like your person is longing longing for that, one last time with you, one last night or one last chance to make everything right, to fix or put more effort that I should have put before, or do things differently. So yeah, and that's talking about like both like stuff and intimate, sexual stuff. So they're longing for that. They're definitely thinking about that. The Two of Swords here in reverse, and the Seven of Bars. Oh my God, talking about, what did I tell you? They are most definitely thinking about you that way. Sexually, there's a lot of, desire for you. They really desire you. They think about you that way. But also, I feel like, there are, your person reflecting too much on the past and reflecting on their actions, it's almost like they're allowing that to blind them from what the future could be. So, like, let me explain this. Your person here, because they're talking down to themselves, because they're looking too much on the past, they're allowing that to determine what the future would look like. And so, if anything, they're almost like very distracted by trying to heal the past, heal what happened, and get over that, and not much thinking about what the future could hold for them. It's like your person does not. It's not that they don't understand, but they're not thinking about how tomorrow is always a new day. My tomorrow, like my actions the next day can, create different results, or different bring on new opportunities. They're not thinking about that. I feel like, if anything, your person is stuck in the past, and their past is blinding them from the signs of what could be. They're blinding them that you may be feeling differently. You may still be into them, that you may still see them the way they see you. And a lot of that, I feel like they're not seeing. And mainly that's because they're focused on, the past, and that's not serving them. And if anything, they're trying to heal from that. And if your person is person A here, being just trying to distract themselves with something else, that may mean that your person is too focused on the present moment, what they can do now in this specific moment to heal the past. And by doing so, that means that they're not thinking about the future. So they're unconsciously, without realizing, creating this stagnation and maybe more hurt on your part, and while they think that they're healing themselves. And I feel like, looking at this, they may not even realize how much you're into them, or how much you're thinking about them. And if your person is person B here, I feel like, again, this is somebody who is finding it hard to move on from a particular situation that happened. But that also does not mean that they're thinking about the future. It's almost like they're too focused on the now, on themselves, on like, how do I get out of this situation? And all of that is blocking the future, or blocking future action. So I hope that all makes sense here. With the Five of Wands here and the Two of Spades and the Two of Swords, talking about somebody who is looking the other way. And you know what these like four are telling me? I feel like your person has they know that they have other options for them out there, but it almost feels like they're rejecting them, or they're trying to delay them. They know that maybe a part of them believes that in order to get over you, or in order to forget you, they may need to find another person in order to get over you, or accept the fact, or just heal in general. But there's something about this that says denial, denial, denial. I don't want to move on. I don't want to accept other offers. They're a part of them. If they're person B again here, they're in denial. They don't want to believe that there is this is ending. And if they're person A, they're delaying that, they're postponing that as much as they can, because this is not something they currently want to deal with. They're not thinking about maybe other options. And if they are, it almost feels like they're constantly comparing them to you. And if it's not good enough, I don't want it. If it's not my empress, if it's not the person I want, I don't want it. So there's something about them keeping on delaying things, not wanting to accept almost reality here with the Seven of Hearts, wanting to be blind to that, and self-blame, and looking at the back and being too hard on themselves, and not realizing that is creating some sort of preventing them from seeing the possibilities of the future, or the possibility that you may still be into them, or like them, or want something with them in the future. So there's a bit of struggle on your person's side, and I feel like they're trying to get out of that, and the possibility of reaching out is not one of them for some reason. I know this may not be helpful for you, group one, but like, when it comes to your person's next move, I feel like the idea of reaching out is not here yet. I feel like your person is still trying to heal from something that happened in the past. They are still working on themselves in this current moment in time. They feel like they're not ready for either a new relationship because they're thinking about you. And if they are, if whenever they do think about a new relationship, I feel like they hold themselves back, because at the end of the day, I feel like if anything, your person realizes that there's a lot of work that they need to do on themselves, and that there's a lot to resolve that hasn't been resolved yet. So I want to say here, in terms of their next move, it seems like stagnation. It seems like your person is focused more on themselves than anything else. And that doesn't mean that your memory is not there. They are thinking about you, but they're not thinking about taking actions towards these memories or these thoughts. Because there's pain here, there's conflicts, there are things that they need to resolve within themselves and their personal life. So let's look at messages from your person. I've pre-shuffled and got some messages for you guys. At the bottom of the deck here, we have, I may be with them, but my soul is with you. Now, I don't see anything about a third party here. Like I said, I see options. I see them having, like, thinking, like, I know I can move on, but also in denial. Like I said, I feel like they, if anything, they keep comparing people to you. So let's look onto the messages. And you guys have here, I'm trying not to lose faith. So yeah, they're trying. I feel like they're at a point where they're feeling so down. They may be hurting and not trying to lose faith, and that's why they keep delaying or denying, a future without you. Next, you guys have here, I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. Yeah, more like I feel like it's not that they're afraid. It's just that they're not aware that this could be an option for them. I want you, but I shouldn't. You have, I'm not willing to open up right now. So yeah, that would make sense, because again, they feel like they're not ready for that, whether they realize it or not. I feel crazy for having these strong feelings for you. So yeah, they may be feeling like it's one-sided. I feel like you may be feeling the same way, especially if your person is person A. It feels like they're doing everything but think about you, when in reality that is not true, and maybe because they're trying to distract themselves from you. Um, your touch is like no other, so that could be this sexual attraction or desire that I talked about earlier. You are my secret passion. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely a secret. Something is not that is not being expressed, and maybe both of you are unaware about the situation. I want to prove myself. I am working on myself. That is a definite yes. Again, especially if your person is person A. And finally, the timing just wasn't right for us. I'm gonna pull some initials and signs and see what we get. I pre-shuffled these, see what we get here. We have no one gets me like you. We have Leo. I feel like this is too much, but I always do this stuff. If if I could only see you one more time, there you go. That's what I was talking about, longing for that, like, one more time. You are stuck in my head. Yep. This love scares me. So I feel crazy for having these strong feelings for you. That's why it's scaring them. My heart belongs to you. We have the letter G, as in good. We have Libra. We have, I'm focusing on me at the moment. Oh my God. The guys, I cannot be making this up. They're very focused on themselves, very focused on the present moment and healing. Still secretly crushing on you, and you are my secret passion. I think we got that somewhere here. You make me believe in love. So yeah, we also don't forget that we got the Emperor and the Empress. So yeah, I don't know how I feel anymore. I dream of a second chance. So this showed up like about 3 times now. The sign that you're thinking about. So if your person's sign hasn't showed up yet, this is your sign that, yeah, this is still your person. We have Virgo. And finally, we have the letter M and X, as in this could be a possible X of yours. GMX, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, and all that. So that is all for you, group one. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading, if it resonated. And if it did, make sure to hit that thumbs up and comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, you can always subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey, group two, if you guys chose yellow or gold, and then welcome to your reading. So, how I'm going to do this is we're going to look into the mutual energy, and then we're going to look into person A, person B, and then we're going to go into your person's next move. So, first of all, we're going to check into how each party is feeling and how it's all going to play out in the end. So, you're going to understand along the way. So the mutual energy here, you guys have the Hanged Man in reverse, you have the Emperor reversed, and you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, three reversals so far. For person A, we have the Seven of Swords, and person B, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, this is very clear right from the beginning, right from the start. You know what this is? This is there's a lot of defensive energy here, group two, when it comes to you and your person. So when it comes to the mutual energy between you two, you have the Hanged Man, you have the Emperor, and the Knight of Wands, three of them in reverse. This is I'm gonna be honest with you here, group two. There are like the two parties, you and them, or you and them, however it is, like whatever you resonate with, your person would be the other. So if you resonate with person A, your person is person B. If you resonate with B, your person is person A here. So I feel like you both contributed to this. I want to say what looks like a separation, obviously, here. You both contributed to that, but I feel like there's also a lack of awareness of how you contributed to this separation. There's also a sense of like, I don't want to reach out on, like, I'm gonna wait for person possibly A to reach out, and person A is like, no, I'm gonna wait for person B to reach out. There's a sense of hesitation here, and lack of confidence in terms of like, if I reach out, things are gonna work out. Because like I said, I feel like there's a lot of defensiveness coming here when we talk about person A. Person A is like, I feel like it's either they're in denial of what they did. It's like if you they feel like you may blame them, and if you do blame them, they're gonna deny everything. It's either because they actually deceived themselves or lied to themselves and believed the lies. Like I say lies, but it's almost like maybe they're not even aware that they're even deceiving themselves, that they did not do anything wrong. So it feels like if you ever blame them or try to talk to them, or if they ever feel attacked, they're gonna be like, no, no, it wasn't me, and they're gonna run away. And so I feel like person A would deny everything. Person A wants to get everything off of their head, does not want to take any responsibility for this. They just want to get away with it. So a lot of denial here, a lot of self-deception. They may not even be aware that they're deceiving themselves, that they did something wrong. While person B here, I feel like person B stands by what they did, stands by their actions. So if person A were to blame them, they'd be like, yeah, but I did what I did because so and so, here are the facts. I'm not going to change that. I did everything, I did what I had to do, and I stand by that, and I'm not going to change that. So there's something about standing, defending oneself, while the other is like, no, I did not do that, deny everything. So, and I feel like put this whole energy together, and that is stagnation and lack of movement, and lack of confidence in terms of the success of this whole situation between you two. But I feel like, again, I'm going to say it, both parties contributed to this. You may just lack awareness of how you did what you did. So let's look into your person's next move here. You guys have the Four of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of fire energy here. Yeah, a lot of fire and air we're looking at. We have Aries, we have Pisces, but yeah. So when it comes to your person's next move, group two, your person feels unwelcome. Your person feels like you want nothing to do with them. Your person is very hesitant on coming forward and igniting any sort of communication, and that's mostly because they feel like it's not going to lead to anything. They feel like they're not going to get the answers that they want. Again, they feel unwanted, they feel very hesitant. I feel like group two, if your person were to come up to you, they want to come in with confidence. They want to come in knowing that they're going to get answers, that they're going to get solutions, that this is going to go somewhere. But I feel like deep down, they feel like that is not the case. They feel like there's a lot of instability, there's a lot to possibly resolve here. And I don't know, there's something about this that says that your person feels like the differences between you two are not going to lead to anywhere, and they're not going to come in looking um stupid, I want to say, or dumb. Like they want to come in confident. Like if I come in, if I say this and that, it's gonna work out. If I come in, this person is not gonna reject me. This person is not gonna blame me. I'm not gonna have to defend myself, regardless of whether your person is person A or person B here. So yeah, they want to come in with that confidence, but everything about this says that they can't do that. So they're very hesitant on taking another step because there's a lot of lack of answers and solutions and a sense of feeling unwelcome here. So let's clarify that with the Four of Wands here, and you have the Ten of Spades. Yeah, so group two, I'm sensing here that this is an absolute, like, this is not even minimal communication for some of you. This is like cut, like, pure silence. I haven't heard from this person for a while, and I feel like your person, there's something about your person that feels like they're unwanted. So if they ever were to come back, they want it to be through, you know, it's like if I'm gonna say it out loud, this is somebody who does not want to come back begging, or this is not the type of person that wants to come back and like and go, please hear me out, please listen to me. I wanted to like, no, this is somebody who's like, I want to come back. I want to be confident that this person is gonna hear me out, and I feel like there's a lot of differences, a lot of problems that need to be resolved between you two and need to end in order for them to feel confident enough to reach out again. And I feel like so far there are a lot of things that haven't been resolved, and they feel almost, and it's not that your person is happy about the situation. I feel like whether they're person A or person B, they're beat down about it, but they also feel defeated in terms of like what they can do. They feel tied up almost here. There's something that needs to end in order for them to gain that confidence to come forward and talk to you, if that makes sense. The Six of Wands, and you have here the Nine of Clubs, talking about defensiveness. Now, group two, you may have blocked this person, maybe they have blocked you, but again, there's a sense of like, there's blockages between you two that could be talking about the differences, creating some sort of wall between you two that they feel like they cannot easily march through, or they feel like if they ever try to break that wall, they're not sure that they're going to be successful with it. They feel like they're not going to be heard out, or you're not going to even acknowledge them. So yeah, there's a sense of fear, and a lot of blockages, and a lot of I want to say here could be talking about differences between you two that they feel are too drastic or too big, that to easily be overcome. So all that is contributing to a sense of hesitation. If I come back now, I may look foolish or I may look dumb. So yeah, you have the Fool and the Eight of Hearts. So I feel like your person feels like they have a clear picture on why you either walked away or they walked away. Your person, there's a sense of like, belief. If again, like your person, if your person is person A, this is somebody who either deceived themselves or convinced themselves that they have the right idea of what the situation is. If your person is person B, they stand by what they did. At the end of the day, it's showing up as somebody who feels like they have a clear picture of what the situation is like and why they should not be the one who's reaching out, because they feel like this is somebody who truly believes that they're unwelcome, you're not going to accept that, and that they have a clear picture of what the situation is, and the best thing to do at the moment is to walk away, or if you have walked away, to let you do so. And they're not going to try and come back, to be honest with you here, group two, because they feel like you don't want them, or you walked away for a reason, and if they tried to disturb that, it's not going to lead anywhere. So they're very hesitant, because in their head, I truly believe that your person thinks that, because like I said, there's lack of awareness here. So there's something that they think is real that may not be. So maybe you're here, maybe you're like, yeah, I will talk to this person, I will try to fix things, but they're in their head, they're like, the differences are too much, maybe it's best to walk away right now or keep a distance, because yeah, that's the best thing to do to them. And finally, here with the Eight of Wands in reverse, you have the Six of Diamonds. So yeah, I don't feel like your person does not want to talk. Your person definitely wants that give and take. Like I said, they're not happy about the situation. I just feel like they don't want to be blamed. They don't want to feel like they're going to have to defend themselves. They don't want to feel like they don't want to be called out or called names. They want to come in not looking with the 6 of diamonds here like a beggar, not looking like they're begging you, or again, please hear me out. They want to come in what seems like, and I feel like I said this previously in a reading, they want to come in naturally. They want the situation to come together naturally without anybody, without either them putting in the effort, or without them feeling the need to put up a fight, or defend themselves. Just it is what it is. Let's talk as if nothing happened here. There was no problems, or there was nothing give and take, because to be honest with you here, group two, with the 6 of diamonds, and then you have the emperor in reverse, you have the 6 of wands. This is somebody who may have a bit of an ego, where it's hard for them to maybe beg or ask for forgiveness. So if this were to ever come back together, they want to play it out in a way that it's like, nothing ever happened between us. Let's come together and pretend like nothing happened. Let's leave the past in the past and not even talk about it. And I feel like at the current moment, they're not confident that this is how things are going to play out. They still feel defensive. They still feel like they're either going to have to deny everything or defend everything. So yeah, I feel like if anything, this is all talking about somebody who's scared to take a step forward. So in terms of their next move, I feel like you already get it by now, group two. Your person is scared. They don't want to come forward because they're expecting some sort of reaction from you, or you may have actually blocked them because there is a sense of being unwanted, not being able to reach an answer or get to a solution. So why even bother? Maybe it's best to keep a distance. Give this some time, give it a break. This may have been something that it looks either fresh, or have been an on again, off again, and got to a point of like, you know what, there's no solving this. Let us give it a break or give it some time before I ever march back in. So yeah, they're not happy about it. They want some sort of communication, but they also, I'm not sure if it's like either pride or ego. I don't want to beg. I don't want to fight. Let's just forget it, and it is what it is. So yeah, there's a sense of stagnation, but at the same time, like I said, there's a lack of awareness to how the situation actually is. So let's get some messages for you guys. I pre-shuffled some messages here, and you guys have, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have, I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. So, and I feel like if anything, maybe they're thinking, but it's not making sense. So if anything, I feel like if you guys were to come together, it has to be natural, or through a party, or through coincidence, or anything of that sort, where they don't feel like they have to come back and beg or anything of that type. So yeah. Okay, let's get into let's see the messages. I worry our differences are too much to overcome. This is exactly what I talked about here, feeling like there are too much to solve or resolve here. You are the one. So they may still be thinking about you, but that doesn't mean that they still want to come forward. You are my secret passion. You have, I'm really bad at commitments, so that could be the 4 of wands here. Again, I feel like I'm mostly looking at a split up, as in it's like a lot happened between you two that you may have either led to a mutual decision to leave this, or one of you left the other. It's really hard for me to open up, or I want to say here, possibly scared. It's hard for me to open up or be clear. I am working on myself. I left you before you could leave me, so that depends. Maybe you left because you saw how things are gonna go, so they're like, okay, let it be. If you left, they let you go, or they could have actually left you because they had a feeling that you were gonna leave them. Yeah, we have so much in common. So we have so much in common, but I worry our differences are too much to overcome. Which one is it, my friend? But it could be both.
They feel like you have a lot in common, but they also hate the differences between you two. They hate the problems, the lack of solutions. So yeah, maybe that's why they feel like you are for them, but they also don't want to struggle through the whole, they don't want to fight. They just I feel like this is the type of person that wants everything to come to them easily. Let's not fight, let's not struggle. Let's whatever comes up, let's just forget and throw away almost here. So yeah, okay, I replay our conversations over and over. You have, I don't want you to be with anyone else. So they don't want you to move on, but they also are hesitant to come back. Again, okay. If I had a choice, it would always be you. And we're going to pull some letters and messages. I've pre shuffled this, I pre shuffled it before every group. So let's see what more we can get about your person in terms of signs and messages. Okay. We have the letter N here. We have, is it time to move on? Is it time to let this go and just completely forget about it? We have Pisces again. We have, I want to tell you how I feel, but possibly scared again here. Hesitant, not confident enough to come back. I don't want to hurt you. So I feel like, yeah, if anything, everything about this group talks about somebody who does not like confrontation. I think I said this again and again. This is somebody who wants to come back without trouble. I don't want to beg. Let's just pretend like nothing happened here. So they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to talk about it again. If we want to come back, let it just like let it be. I got spooked. So yeah, a lot of fear here. And we have the letter G. Let's see if we can get anything more, because I feel like that is not enough. We have another N. We have F these other guys, girls, I want you. So maybe they messed up in the past, but maybe if they're person A, they're not owning up to it, or if they're person B blaming you, they are waiting for you, as in your person is waiting for you. Like I said, I feel like if you're not going to reach out, they're very hesitant on reaching out themselves, and maybe you yourself are like, I'm not going to reach out. That is what the mutual energy that came up here is. This is exhausting. Yeah, definitely. This is somebody who is over this, over the drama possibly here, or the troubles. I want the world to know that you are mine, and they don't want you to move on. So, yeah. I dream of a second chance. We have Libra. We have the letter B. B as in banana, two N's, one X, as in this could be an X of yours. We have G, Y, and finally, we have here Virgo and Cancer. Cancer, Virgo, Pisces. Yep, and that is all for you, group two. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading. And if you enjoyed it or liked it, make sure to hit that thumbs up, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey group 3, if you guys chose red, then welcome to your reading. So how I'm going to go about this reading is, first of all, we have this mini tarot, which is going to be talking about the mutual energy between you two, and you have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You have 2 of Pentacles reversed and 4 of Pentacles in reverse too. Okay, this is actually beautiful energy, despite all 3 being in reverse, but we're going to get into this. For person A, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and person B, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So how I'm going to do this group 3 is I'm going to talk about the mutual energy where both parties stand at this moment in time, and then I'm going to be talking about person A, person B, and leave it up to you to see or determine which one you are. If you feel like you're person A, your person would be person B. If you're person B, your person would be person A. I hope that makes sense. So let's get into this. Starting with the mutual connection between you two here. Oh, and then we're going to go into your person's next move. So the mutual connection between you two here, group 3, you have the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles, all 3 in reverse. You know what this is? This is both parties being tired of holding back, both parties being tired of this separation, and both parties being feeling lost when it comes to this. It's like
both parties are uncomfortable with coming forward. I want to come forward. I want to talk about this, or I want to express myself, but I also don't know how to do that. I don't know how, like, what do I say? Where do I start? And then where do we go from here? So there's something about not knowing how to balance the situation, not knowing how or where each person stands, how to go about this, what to say, but all you know is that you're feeling tired of this separation. One of you specifically is feeling tired of being left out in the cold, wanting to come back, wanting to reunite, and as uncomfortable as it is, both of you are willing to jump back in, because I'm looking at person A here, and now person A has a lot of passion, has a lot of fire for person B. I want to jump in, but they're also holding back. And this holding back is creating a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, and they're starting to get tired. They're starting to really get mad about this because they're are very unhappy about it. But they're also, I want to say here, it's not that your person or person A here, you could be person A. It's not that person A is lacking in confidence. It's just that this whole situation is creating, I don't know, this awkward state where your person does not feel confident jumping into, because if person A is looking onto person B, they don't know if person B is gonna be stand like is gonna block them. They don't know if person B is gonna be. It's not that they're gonna block them if they um, are gonna push them away. It's like the person A does not understand where person B stands, how they feel about this, and that's creating a bit of confusion, and then a lack of confidence of like, okay, I want to jump in, but also I don't know what to expect out of this. And then I'm looking at person B here, and this is funny because almost looking at these two, it feels like person A is expecting to be the one who reaches out, while person B is standing there like, okay, I'm ready to receive. I'm gonna put my wall down. I feel like for a long time, person B has been um, it's not criticizing, but I feel like maybe overthinking the situation. It's like whatever person A does, person B overthinks. If person A smiles, why did they smile? Why, what did that mean? Um, any everything of that sort. And I feel like for the longest time they have not been expressing themselves. They have been putting this guard or this wall, and that may have been causing a lot of confusion for person A here, and pushing them or forcing them to stay where they are, or creating that lack of confidence that I spoke about earlier, that they can't come forward or they express themselves freely, while person B, I feel like at this current moment in time, is ready to get out of this comfort zone, is ready to break this wall, is ready to be more open, more expressive, and if they ever get the chance or opportunity to reunite with person A, I feel like their person A is going to be surprised by person B reaction, because person B, I feel like there's something different about them in terms of how they're going to approach person A, or how they're going to accept them. Person B is in a state where I'm going to be more open, less, overthinking the situation and just going with the flow, if that makes sense. So, yeah, there you go. That's person E, person B, person A. And now we're going to look into your person's future move or next move. You have the Page of Cups here, you have Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, actually, yeah, this is still really beautiful, group three. I feel like out of all three groups, this is the most positive here. You have the Page of Cups. Now, the thing about the Page of Cups is that this person has a lot that they want to say, that they want to express. The Page of Cups is yet to develop into the Knight of Cups. These feelings that the Page of Cups is holding, it's only for them. The Knight of Cups would actually come forward and express these feelings and ready to face these challenges. But your person, I feel like for the longest time, has been the Page of Cups, holding on to these feelings, not very expressive, but yet very emotional, and knowing where they stand when it comes to their feelings about you. And I say they've been holding on to them for so long because, first of all, we have the Six of Cups here. There you go. That is history between you two. Time has passed, a lot of reminiscing and thinking about the past. But with that, I feel like there's a lot of fear, because the Six of Cups kind of represents, time passing by. And with that, I feel like the more time passes, the more maybe regrets, the more fear, the more they feel like they're losing their chance or opportunity to come forward to you and reach out to you. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of things that are unclear, here that are unsaid, left up in the air, left unsaid, and that is, further, I feel like, creating that fear or confusion to your person here. But they're like, I feel like they're missing you. They're thinking about you a lot, and they want to clear things, and the lack of clarity, the lack of movement, like I said, is creating a bit of especially if it's person A here, frustration and anger. And I would say the same thing for person B here, because the mutual energy here is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Tired of this separation, tired of being alone here. Let's reunite, let's reignite this. So let's clarify here. The Page of Cups, and you guys have the Ten of Clubs. Yeah, see, the Ten of Clubs, nobody's forcing your person to hold on to these clubs or wands here. You have the choice to put them down, and no longer hold them over your shoulders here. You don't have to do that, and I feel like they're choosing. For the longest time, they have been choosing to do so, and then over time that created more sadness than there should be, and they can easily get rid of that. Next, you have the Six of Cups and the Six of Hearts. So not only you guys have history, but you guys are probably ancient. Or go way back in time. If not, I feel like what this is, the Six of Cups, this is, I feel like, in terms of your person's next move, they're waiting for an opportunity or a chance to reach out. It's like they're looking for a reason to come up to you. I don't feel like this person, whether they're person A or B, is comfortable showing up out of nowhere, or just jumping in. I feel like they need a reason for that. Say there's a mutual thing between you two, a thing you posted that they feel comfortable commenting about. This is just an example, but I like, all this is saying is that they need that push from the universe to be like, okay, this is your chance, go forward, talk to this person. And it seems like with the Six of Hearts and the Six of Cups, they have been waiting for a long time. Either that opportunity never showed up, or it's just really taking its time, where they're at a point where they feel like, okay, this may not even show up. I may never get this opportunity, because they are waiting for some sort of chance or some sort of push. The Ace of Swords here, and you have the Five of Clubs. Okay, Five of Clubs, for some of you, I will say this: the last time you spoke with this person, especially here talking about with person B being like, they have been blocking, not blocking, but have their guard up, preventing person A from coming in easily. I feel like there may have been some conflict or argument, and that did not clear itself out, or there was so much that is yet to be resolved or cleared or said. And I feel like things have been left open, and that is what's bothering your person here. What's bothering possibly both of you here, and they're still searching for that clarity. They're still searching for these solutions. Others of you, I feel like your person is just simply conflicted on the whole situation. Okay, so a lot of time has passed by. How do you feel about this? Have you moved on? Is this just me, or is this mutual? But looking at this, I feel like this is definitely mutual here. I just don't think that your person knows that. That's why it's creating a burden. That's why they're holding back and not very expressive here. So very conflicted about where you stand here, group 3. And I feel like that is the major contributor for why your person has not been reaching out. Finally, here with the Five of Cups, and you have the Eight of Clubs. There you go. You know what this is, group 3. I'm gonna let you know how this is gonna go down in terms of your person's next move. What's gonna happen here is that for the longest time, I feel like they've already been waiting for a chance, like I said, or an opportunity for the universe to give them that push. This is your chance. This is they may be waiting for a chance to maybe one day you two cross paths, and this is going to be their time to shine, express themselves. And person B is going to be here like, yes, yes, this is my time to shine. Let me put my wall down. Let me say everything that I wanted to say, because both of you, I feel like, don't want to regret this. Both of you are tired of this separation, and especially your person here has, for the longest time, like I said, been waiting for this chance to show up. But what's going to happen here. I feel like sometimes you create your own opportunities. It's not always, you don't always go like, I'm gonna depend on the universe. Yes, you depend on the universe, but you also take action, and with that, the universe helps you, or pushes you forward and gives you whatever you need. And I feel like your person is gonna get it to a point where they actually start losing their shit, they start losing their mind. They get to a point where, I'm tired of thinking about this, I'm tired of reminiscing, I'm tired of being in this position of, fear, and maybe I'm gonna regret this one day. And I feel like out of nowhere, out of the blue, they're gonna pop into your life, they're gonna show up, and it's gonna be messy, it's gonna be chaotic, it's gonna be it's in a good way, it's like in a very good innocent way, because they're never gonna find their right words to say, they're never gonna find that perfect opportunity that's gonna be flawless, and they're gonna just like sweep you off your feet here. I feel like it's gonna be out of the blue, where they just up and go, send a text, or call you, or whatever it is, show up at your door and be like, I want to fix this, I want to talk about this, I have these feelings, and and then you go from there. And it's, again, it's not, I don't feel like it's going to be very uncomfortable, it's going to be out of place. You may be feeling confused at the same time, because this is something that you did not expect. But I feel like at the end of the day, this is the only way that you're going to get these answers, you're going to get to this solution, and get over this fear, and fear of regret possibly in the future. So I feel like they're going to get to a moment of having it, I'm done with this, I'm just going to reach out, because it's all stemming from repressing these feelings for so long and holding on to them for so long. So that is actually really beautiful. I'm looking forward to like that happening for you, group 3, if you want that to happen. So I've pre-shuffled some messages for you guys here, and you have, starting with the bottom of the deck here, you have open your heart for me, please. So there you go. Open your heart for me. So this could be person B waiting for person A to open their heart, and person A is like, if I show up this time, please be like, please open your heart. Don't put like, get rid of that wall, or be more open, I think here. So next you have no other compares to you. So yeah, that's why they cannot get over you. I want to prove myself. You have the timing just wasn't right for us, as in maybe in the past the time just wasn't right, and now they feel like, I'm tired of that, this is my time, or they're gonna have to create that time. They cannot keep waiting for it. I look at your picture often. So yeah, there you go. I believe that. I know I messed up everything, as in that if it's person A, it could be to their lack of action. If it's person B, because they have been for the longest time maybe overthinking, or blocking, or too repressive. Next you have, I would rather argue with you than kiss someone else. So that could be talking about the 5 of clubs here. I would rather argue with you, and go get into this conflict with you, because like I said, there could be an argument for some of you, and but that doesn't, like, argue with you then kiss with someone else. I don't know why I'm explaining this, but this could be the, for some of you, the argument. Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. You are different from a usual type, and I love it. I've hidden how deep my feelings really are. So they have a lot to express. This could be person B. My favorite dreams always have you in them. So this is really beautiful. I've pre-shuffled this. Let me get some more signs or letters for you guys. Oh, by the way, we have, I don't know if this is too much. We have fire, we have air, we have water, a lot of water and fire. So water and fire here. Okay, so we have, I feel bad for the way I treated you. Some of you, you have M or W. You have Y, as in, why did this happen? This is what I'm getting. Why did this happen between us? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. You have Taurus. I don't want to lose you. So they're fearful of like having that regret, and I feel like that is ultimately what's going to push them forward to come forward to you and express themselves, or reignite some sort of communication. You have Cancer. So yeah, there you go. That's the water. You have Scorpio, water again. So you have the letter P. You have the letter A. You have I need a sign. See, what did I tell you? I feel like your person is waiting for an opportunity, a chance, something from the universe to tell them go ahead, but I feel like it's just that because it's taking so long, they may have to create that themselves. They cannot keep waiting around. You have D as in dog or door. It's easier to just stay away right now because they're very uncomfortable possibly here both parties. You have L, you have Virgo, Leo, so fire, earth, and water. You have I miss you regardless of how things seem. I'm afraid I'm too late. So no, like I said, I don't feel like they're too late. I feel like that would be their biggest fear, being too late and missing a chance with you because of holding back. So that is all for you, group 3. I love this for you guys. Let me know how you felt about this reading, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Comment down below how you like your emotions, if you're looking forward to this, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.